Time banks are a fascinating community-driven system where people exchange services based on time rather than money. The core idea is that everyone's time is valued equally. 1 hour of your effort, whether it's teaching a skill, fixing a bike, or cooking a meal, this earns you one-time credit that you can spend on an hour of someone else's service. It's a barter economy rooted in mutual aid, social connection, and the belief that everyone has something valuable to offer. Let's dive into the details and some real-world examples to explore this concept. How do time banks work? It's based on equal value of time. 1 hour of service equals one-time credit, regardless of the task's perceived market value. An hour of tutoring math is equivalent to an hour of gardening or dog walking. Time credits. These are tracked in a digital or manual ledger, often via software like Time and Talents or Community Weaver. Members earn credits by providing services and spend them to receive help. Unlike traditional bartering, you don't need to directly swap with the person you help. You can put the time in a time bank and use it at a later date. Time banks are often local, fostering trust and relationships while having a community focus. They're facilitated by coordinators who help match needs with offers, sometimes through events or online platforms. Inclusivity. They value skills often overlooked in monetary economies like storytelling, companionship for seniors, or basic household help, making them accessible to all ages and income levels. The modern time bank concept was pioneered in the 1980s by Edgar Cayce, a U.S. civil rights lawyer and professor who saw it as a way to rebuild community and combat social isolation. Inspired by earlier mutual aid systems like Japan's 1970s Furei-Kippu for elder care, Cayce's model aimed to address inequalities in access to services, especially in underserved communities. Since then, time banks have spread globally, with hundreds of active networks in over 30 countries. Time banks strengthen community bonds by encouraging face-to-face interactions. For example, a retiree teaching knitting might connect with a younger person offering tech support, bridging generational gaps. They recognize undervalued labor, like caregiving or volunteering, which is especially impactful for seniors, unemployed individuals, or those on fixed incomes. By exchanging services, members reduce reliance on consumer goods and paid services, aligning with circular economy principles. Services range from practical home repairs, tutoring, to creative art lessons, storytelling, or visiting the elderly. In economically strained areas, time banks provide access to services without cash, helping people meet needs like childcare or transportation. A network of over 200 time banks across the U.S. It's like the Arroyo Seco Time Bank in Los Angeles, where members exchange everything from yoga classes to legal advice. They use software for tracking exchanges and host community events to spark connections. The UK has over 300 time banks, where members have swapped services like dog walking for language lessons. Furei-Kippu in Japan. This elder care-focused system lets people earn credits by helping seniors. It's a cultural staple in Japan, with thousands participating. Even in New Zealand, a vibrant community where members trade skills like gardening, bike repair, or even Maori language lessons, emphasizing cultural exchange. What do you think? Should we have more of these around? Let us know in the comments. If you like these facts, make sure to check out our other videos. Like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more.